So a little update on the Pukey Goddess shot trick situation. I've decided to start using that name since I've seen it pop up more, and Drunken Goddess Reflux seems to only be in the trailer title. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I've seen a lot of people talking about, well, specifically on this post here. So, if I just go straight to it, they've published the Dojin guidelines. Basically, it's free within the bounds of common sense. Use these illustration tags, it makes it easier for us to find. Blah, 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 who really cares? So, I, before this, had never heard of Alliance Arts, and a lot of people down here are mad about the localization and the translation and stuff, which is a little concerning, to say the least. But what first got me to want to make this update is, yeah, people are saying this group they've chosen for the English translations, AI would be better than. So I really need to look into that. Why does it have a different name in English when the title is in English words in Japan? See, that's what's really getting me. Like, the two different names of the game is kind of confusing me right now. And then people are getting really mad over who they chose for English translations. Like, who is this? What am I missing? The Dragon Baby files. Oh, it's over Union Syndrome. I have that. I literally have that wish listed. Hold on. Oh, and there's a video on it down here. This might turn into a reaction. Hold on. The Dragon Baby files. So as most of you probably saw, Union Syndrome's English localization was horrifically butchered by this group called Dragon Baby, like translating something as simple as Yamero to stop fascism, to removing references to other games and anime because the translators aren't actual fans of this stuff, and adding modern Zoomer brain-rotten slang to a game that's supposed to take place in 2012. Group was co-founded by Jeremy, guy who localized MGS1 so poorly his script got modified for Twin Snakes, and Kojima personally asked for Konami to never hire him again to translate any Metal Gear game. Oh man, that's some big claims, man. And how old is this? This is 4 days ago. This is newer. Dang, okay. So they really messed up according to
Today we have news
the
of
internet.
yet another corrupt English localization.
Corrupt English localization. Interesting. Do I react to this? It's only 11 minutes. What do the comments say? This wasn't just a bad job, it was sabotage. Original line, he looks cute. Localization, so I'm non-binary? Translating Yamero, stop cease, as end fascism is so unfathomably terminally online Reddit brained that I'm gonna lose my mind. That's so interesting. So before this, I actually hadn't heard of the term localizing either. But what I'm getting from this is it's kind of not only translating, but it's also supposed to be culturing, if that makes sense. Okay, taking the example of Japanese to English, those are two very different cultures, depending on where you go. Like, if I go to Japan, it's going to be way different than it is in America, right? That much is obvious. But that also changes the way they think and they talk in Japan versus how we think and talk in America. But I think the point is it's supposed to, like in the word, make it more local to the language and just a little smoother. I feel like that's what I'm getting from this. There's the end fascism one again. You know it's bad when you can read the word skibbity as part of the footage less than a minute into the video. The uterus one is absolutely insane. What on earth? Like I said, these are all new terms and names to me, but they are getting fried over this. And this game that it's talking about, Union Syndrome, I've literally had that on my wish list. Like, that's something I plan on recording at some point. Here, let me read the description of this. I didn't do that yet. The Japanese game Union Syndrome Rhythm Psychosis released only a few days ago, and things were going well for the most part. A cute art style, fun gameplay, very positive reviews, but something was off. Players quickly began to notice that the English localization was a complete mess. The EN localizers shoving in their own political propaganda and Reddit mod-esque dialogue. The situation proliferating so much that the devs have become aware and already begin hot-fixing the mess, with more remedies implied to be on the way. It's a very sad situation. In this video, we'll go over everything in detail. Okay. This video is by, Hero Hey. I think I'm saying that right. I'll link this video in the description of mine. If you want to check out this video, the description, any of these comments, blah, blah, blah. I'll put the Reddit post, too. Dang, I did not expect to fall into a rabbit hole of translators. What literally made me start this was somebody made a 3D model of this main character that I still don't know the name of, and I thought that was cool. And then I bookmarked the next one I saw, which was this one. This one was like showcasing expressions and stuff. And then I saw this, right? And it gives you this name up here at the top left. And I'm not sure if that's her name until I get like a full confirmation and I know for a fact I'm not being schizophrenic. I don't think I'm going to keep this name yet. Like, if it is the name, that's fine. I don't have any problem with it. I just don't know if it is. That's the thing. Unless there's this. There's this little bit of text in there. And I, of course, have not learned Japanese yet, so I can't read that. However, I do know who can, if I can zoom into this. That would be fantastic. Okay, so what this translates to is hair that moves like ears, which I thought was pretty interesting. I did notice in the original design, no matter which name of this game you go to, both of them say goddess, which is very interesting because this character is very clearly a demon, and it even says so in the trailer. I mean, you've got the classic horns. Something I found really interesting was the ears that kind of remind me of goats. Yeah, like, look at that. If you flop their ears down, I feel like it would kind of look like that. Plus, it looks like she's kind of got a tag on her. So, we've got the horns, we've got the goat ears with the tag, which makes me think that even more. And something that, for some reason, is, like, represented as the devil is, like, a very, very tall goat. So I thought that was interesting. I thought maybe that's what tied into this character design. The tail, I don't fully understand, if I'm being honest. It doesn't have a lot of detail, but I kind of like it that way. It's very simple. It kind of reminds me of like a salamander, you know, because salamanders will have very flat colors most of the time. They're very smooth, which it kind of looks like. It's not like scaly or any feathers or fur or anything. It's just kind of there. But yeah, that's about it. I was gonna show off the fact that I was super happy to see people as enthusiastic with this game as I am, making 3D models on it and stuff. And yeah, I just kind of fell down a whole rabbit hole, didn't I? Well, I hope you enjoyed learning with me. I'll definitely check this out more as more things come out for this game. But subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more videos, and I'll see y'all in the next one. So, it's been like an hour and a half since I recorded that segment. I've found more memes. She will not outdo me in alcoholism. I got alcohol poisoning more than once because I love the taste of vodka mixed with energy drinks. Please seek help. This one I love. This one's just funny to me. Hey darling, I got this new game for us to try. We should play it right now. It's called Which One is Heavier? 10 shots of vodka or 10 shots of WD-40. I don't know why that's so funny to me. And then my brain chemistry has been altered forever, as one should. And then, something I forgot to mention earlier. I noticed this, like, an hour after I first saw the trailer. So there's this segment of the trailer where... Let me full screen this so it's a little clearer. It starts showing us actions, like cards, sober up with ice pick. So there's the ice pick, right? And then she stops dancing on the lighter. And the lighter specifically. Because the ice pick, she's dancing. Lighter, she stops. Bell, she's dancing. I forgot what this is called, but I'm going to call it the mallet. She's still dancing. There's something there with the lighter. Like, look at that. Just frozen, dead staring with the lighter. I really need to know what the significance of the lighter is. I really hope I'm not just schizophrenic.